Guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I kind of just wanted to speak with you guys on your experience so far. I know you guys have been an awesome part of our program. And so if you don't mind maybe just introducing yourself, introducing your child a little bit, and just sharing maybe, a little bit of the story in the background.
Sure. I'm Vanessa. I'm Sofia's mom.
And I'm Ricardo. I'm Sofia's dad.
Sofia is 11 years old. She started playing soccer probably when she was 3. She started competitively playing soccer when she was 9, 8 or 9.
Intramural she did when she was 7, I believe.
And then competitively she began when she was 8 or 9. She's always loved soccer. It's always been her passion. She's always enjoyed it. So she definitely has loved it. But there were moments in her soccer play where we could see that she just wasn't happy.
Particularly in games, we felt that she wasn't reaching her potential because she shied away quite a bit in moments, and we just felt that it might have been a confidence thing, but she still wanted to lace them up and go practice, but it was the games that were a little bit challenging at times, as for her on the field and for us on the sidelines as well.
So what would you say she was kind of struggling with in the games, or what was kind of going on there, if you don't mind?
Well, to start, you could definitely see that she had anxiety during gameplay. There were clear signs of it. She wouldn't smile. She wasn't happy. She actually twists her shorts. And she would twist her shorts to a point where the emblem of her team came off. So that was something that happened in I would say almost every game. So the anxiety was there. I know you spoke about the confidence as well. She would shy away from a lot of the plays, a lot of passing. As soon as she got the ball, she wanted to pass it off right away, even if that wasn't the best plan of attack.
Or hiding on inbounds. Even when there was inbound, she would actually hide behind a player to not receive the ball.
So I think the biggest struggles that she had was confidence, was anxiety, was feeling like she was good enough to do what she is completely capable of doing. She just couldn't show it during game time.
Okay. And I know you guys have been part of us for a little bit of time now. I guess, what have you seen sort of change after she's had some time with us, and what are some of the differences you kind of noticed out of Sofia?
For on field, definitely more aggressive. She's definitely become more aggressive. She's gone to the ball, gone to the opposition and challenged them, which has been a huge step for her. And also her willingness to attempt individual moves, which we didn't see that at all. I would say 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and you're just a soccer, person. I'm a teacher, so I'm looking more for Sofia as, does she have the confidence? Is she happy? How is her kind of social emotional state during gameplay? And that was really my concern for this in the beginning. And since then, I don't see the twisting of her shorts. So I don't see like the physical manifestations of her anxiety. I can't sit here and say she's not anxious during a game. I'm sure many players are, but I don't see it to a point where, she needs that kind of release. She's able to kind of maintain it in her own way. She is able to perform. I see smiles before the game and after the game much more than I ever have. She feels like she contributes. She kind of is willing to take that leadership role, and when she has it, she likes to talk about it and be proud of it. And that, for me, I think is the most important growth, because yes, this is soccer, but those things translate to everything. As a student, as a person, as an adult, I want her to have that. And for her not to have that in something that she does truly love was kind of sad. And I don't see that anymore. I see her loving the sport as she always did, but really enjoying it and being able to grow from it, to take from it and give to it as well.
That's awesome. And I guess I think you mentioned how it kind of translates to maybe other areas, right? Being not just on the field, but just in general, right? Just taking
Absolutely.
confidence elsewhere, just sort of using soccer as like that method to translate that thing somewhere else. So,
Absolutely.
what have you kind of seen, not even just on the field, but just even has it translated anywhere else, or what have you seen maybe in other areas, just in general, with how she is?
Sure. For her in school, she was kind of like how she was in soccer, where she likes to kind of fade into the background. Now she has volunteered to be in the color guard. She was chosen. She's tried out for a swim team. She was accepted into it. She's willing to kind of put herself out there and be kind of in front instead of hiding. She tried out for other things in school. Like she just is putting herself out there, and if it works, it works. And if it didn't, she's learning from it, and she's okay with that too.
Nice. And then I guess on the field, right, Ricardo, I think you were kind of mentioning maybe some of her ability to or willingness to maybe try a little bit more, not be as shy around the ball. I guess what have you noticed on the field?
No, definitely. I mean, just wanting to be part of plays, wanting to be that textbook midfielder that wants to help her defense as well as her offense and put girls in the right positions, and she wants to take that leadership role, which is essential for that position, and she embraces it, which she didn't before. She was very happy being defense on the right hand side before, and was it, and it was kind of like, oh, hopefully the ball doesn't come on my side. So there is none of that. Now she wants to move up. She wants to be where the action is, and that's really what I've seen in the past year and a half, 2 years.
Awesome, awesome. That's great to hear. And I guess why would you guys suggest this program to maybe other families or other soccer parents? Um, how like why would this benefit them, or what are your thoughts on that? Would you recommend this to others?
I think the Example program has a really good balance of the technical soccer stuff, which, like I said, I don't know a lot about, but I know that she can tell me what she does, and she can tell me what she learned, and she can talk about the moves, and she's applying them. But then there's also that balance of being responsible, being accountable for what I do to better my game, what I did on the field. It's not all about the goals. It's about you do a really great job of saying, like, how did I help my team? What did I do? What can I do better? I think
It's
that
the reflection that really makes them dig deep into their personality as an individual, and that definitely helps to develop her as a human being, not just a player.
yeah, that reflection, I think, is key. I think Tiago gives her for that balance of technicality, but also the socialization. She talks about some of the things that if there's music, there's just things that kind of bring soccer to life and make it a more social aspect without taking away the seriousness of the technical stuff. So I love that balance of the technical aspect. There's socialization, there's accountability, there's reflection, where they have to kind of look and see, this is what I've grown in. I still can do this. I can still do more of this. And like I said, that's great for soccer, but it's great for everything as well. And I think just for a child all around their development, I think this is a great program for
Awesome.
anyone, but especially a child like Sofia who struggles a little bit with knowing how amazing she is, and kind of believing that and showing everybody else.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
think the key is also that any kid that goes in there is going to take whatever they need or what they want out of it, right? I mean, you're gonna get out what you put into it, and you give them that platform. So I think that's important.
Awesome. Thank you guys. That is really great feedback. You just made my day. So thank
Well,
you.
listen, thank you. I really can't thank you enough for what you ton for Sophia and just how committed you are to her success, her growth. And I'm sure you're like that with every child, but we feel it because it's ours. So thank you. And we think you're doing a great job, and we're so grateful that you have created this for her to really grow.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It was very nice of you guys. All right. Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
you.